Hi everyone! Magandang hapon. It's already 4 in my watch nung pinag-record ko ito. Apakatapos lang nung pagbigay ko sa inyo ng message on our final requirement sa ating mga GCs. We will be having a discussion about the third paper in Gender and Society as a final requirement sa ating subject. Okay? O kayo magalala. Alam ko maganda tayo for today's video. Although, Diyos ko, talagang ating mga mata ay palubog na kasi pare-parehas tayong may ginagawa. Ano? But then again, this would be, galingan nyo dito ha, kasi kapag magaling na kayo dito sa presentation at sa case study na ito mga kapatid, hindi na tayo magbibigay ng another final requirement. Kasi supposedly it's 50-50. Ibig sabihin, may another requirement pa sana ako sa inyo, pero kapag magaling na kayo sa paggawa ng case study, kapag magaling na kayo sa pag-present ng case study ninyo, okay na ako noon. Walang problema na yun. You don't have to um, justify yourself anymore. Kasi alam ko magaling naman kayo. Okay? Now, for our general direction sa ating final requirements, I will be first reading the direct directions. Each student shall research and present case studies of violations, crimes, court decisions on laws protecting women and children, also promoting gender development, inclusivity, and equity. For each student, 2 case studies shall be accomplished. Case studies must be from 2 different laws on protecting women. Mga kapatid, may present po akong mga laws later on as we progress with our discussion. May mga different laws doon. And yung case studies na gagawin po natin ay dapat within 2 separate laws. Take note ha, 2 ang gagawin yung case studies, dalawa na case studies. Okay. Accomplished case studies must be encoded and submitted in a Word file. Mga kapatid, again, meron po tayong dalawang final requirements, case study paper at saka isang case study presentation. Yung isasabi niyo po sa aking paper, dapat encoded po siya at naka-word file. Kasi i-run down ko po siya sa isang plagiarism checker. Titingnan natin kung itong mga ginawa ninyong case study are mga copy-paste lang naman pala at hindi naman pinag-isipan. O, kagaya ng sinabi ko sa inyo last time, I hate copy-paste work. Ganyan. Next, each student shall also prepare a case study presentation of one of their 2 studies. Ibig sabihin, isa lang po ang i-present ninyo out of the 2 case studies na meron po kayo dyan. Again, gagawa po kayo ng dalawang case studies sa 2 different laws. Okay? And out of 2 case studies, ipipresent nyo lang po isa. Yung pinaka-best na case study nyo na meron kayo dyan. Okay? And yung i-present nyo po, yung i-upload nyo po doon sa ating Google Classroom, dapat dalawa. Pero yung i-present nyo, isa. Dapat, again, encoded siya in a Word file. Tandaan yan. The submitted case study in the Word file shall be given 50 points and 50 points naman para doon sa case study presentation. Kaya po baga doon sa ating Google Classroom, dalawa po siyang panel requirements. Isa sa case study presentation at isa po doon sa ating case study paper. Students who fail to submit and present their case studies shall be automatically be failed in the tentative final grade. Kasi kapag hindi ka nakapag-submit ng paper, pero nag-submit ka ng presentation, 50 lang ang maximum na pwede mo ma-acquire na points. Kapag hindi ka naman nag-submit ng presentation, pero nag-submit ka ng paper, 50 lang din ang pinaka-maximum na pwede mo ma-acquire. So kapag hindi mo na-acquire yung dalawa na total of 100 points, mga kapatid, sorry, hindi tayo papasa kasi minimum requirement po siya ha. Next. Ito, charot. Ito po, yung mga case studies na dapat nating alalahanin. Ito yung mga laws na gagawa natin ng case studies and presentation. Number 1, RA 9710 or the Magna Carta of Women. Mga violations dyan sa mga laws na yan. RA 6725, an act strengthening the prohibition on discrimination against women with respect to the terms and conditions of employment. RA 7192, an act promoting the integration of women as full and equal partners of men in development, in nation building, and for other purposes. RA 7877, an act declaring sexual harassment unlawful in the employment, education, or training environment and for other purposes. RA 7600, an act providing incentives to all government and private health institutions with rooming and breastfeeding practices and for other purposes. Yan. Kapag mga hindi mga nagawang mga batas na yan, siguradong meron po yang violations. Another, RA 7322, an act increasing maternity benefits in favor of women workers in the private sector, amending for the purpose of Section 14A of Republic Act 1161, and for other purposes. RA 9262 or the VAUC, an act defining violence against women and their children, providing for protective measures for victims, prescribing penalties therefore, and for other purposes. RA 8353, an act expanding the definition of the crime of rape, reclassifying the same as a crime against persons, amending for other purposes as amended kasi ang dating Republic Act niyan is Republic Act 3815. May mga nirepaso lang sila. Example dyan yung age of criminal liability from 18 to 15 binabahan nila. Ano yung mga ano na yan, may mga violations ba yan? Okay. Another, RA 7688, an act giving representation to women, the Social Security Commission, amending for the purpose of Section 3A of Republic Act number 1161 as amended. Also, Republic Act 10354, an act providing for a national policy on responsible parenthood and reproductive health. Ayan, you can also include mga kapatid, RA 11313 or the Safe Spaces Act as long as it violates the promotion of gender equality, women empowerment, children's rights, and other minority groups na nababiolate nila mga rights nila. Makakakuha po kayo ng mga court decisions sa first, sa Sandigan Bayan website. Pwede din po sa Ombudsman. Pwede din po sa COA. Meron po mga court decisions dyan. Another, ano pa ba? Sa PCGG, pwede din po yan. May mga government websites po na pwede kayong makakuha ng mga court decisions. And doon po mag-roll out ang ating mga case studies. Doon po mag-prosper at doon po mag-ugat lahat ng ating mga case studies. Ano? Next, these are the parts of a case study. Don't worry po, magbibigay po ako ng sample na case study na ginawa ko po sa DLSU nung meron din po akong isang case study presentation sa isang pong subject. Bibigay po ako ng template kumbaga. First, the title. Put here the chosen title of your case study. Next will be the introduction. This section provides a brief overview of the case, including the key players and the context in which the events occurred. Background. This section delves deeper into the history and background of the case, providing additional context and information that helps the reader understand the situation. You must be identifying kung ano yung roots, kung ano yung historical background, yung context niya kung bakit nagkaroon ng ganung violation, nagkaroon ng ganung case. Problem statement. This section clearly articulates the problem or issue at the heart of the case and provides a clear explanation on why it is important or relevant. Analysis. This section is the heart of the case study and typically provides a detailed examination of the problem or issue, including its causes, effects, and potential solutions. Conclusions. This section summarizes the key points of the case study and provides a clear resolution or recommendation for addressing the problem or issue at hand. And next, the references. Kailangan po ng mga references natin. In this section, provide your primary and secondary sources of data using APA format. Ayan, APA form. Meron po niyang template sa internet kung ano po ang ibig sabihin ng APA format. Ano, important po yan. Next would be the guidelines in presenting the case study. Ito yung mga pre-recorded videos natin. Again, dalawa pong case studies ang gagawin, pero yung i-present, isa lang. Yung pinaka-best yun ng case study, ha? And yung papers case studies po, dapat naka-word file. The presentation must be a pre-recorded video. The video must not be less than 10 minutes and must not exceed 15 minutes. Huwag po masyadong mahaba. The researcher must only choose one from his, her, or their case studies. Isa lang. The presentation shall be graded on these criteria. Content and substance, 30%. Editing, audiovisual quality, 25%. Overall presentation, creativity, and completeness, that would comprise 100%. Okay, videos must be submitted in a Google Classroom on or before the deadline. So talaga. Yan. This would comprise 50% of your tentative final grade. Tentative final grade pa yan ha. Yung final grade nyo po kasi, i-include na po natin yan, yung computation natin doon sa midterm. Kung magaling kayo sa midterm, at magaling kayo sa finals, i-compute natin dyan, flat 1 yung bonggang-bongga. Of course, ito po ay nakukomprise ng the following aspects. Yung aspeto ng individual output, which is 10%, project 15%, yung performance ninyo na 10%, and quizzes ninyo na 15%. Gagawin na lang po natin yan sa isang one major final requirement, which is case study building. O, diba? Criteria for paper submission of case studies. Ito po yung criteria ng mga case paper presentation. Yung case paper muna. Paano nyo gagawin yun? First, 30% para sa analysis of the case. Plagiarism result, Diyos ko, dapat hindi po yan plagiarized, no? Ang accepted ko po ay nasa bandang, siguro sabihin na natin 20% ang similarity rating. Kapag tumaas ng 20%, ng 21, ng 22, nako, hindi nyo na makukuha itong plagiarism result na may 20% of the grading sa inyong paper submission. Coherence and organization of ideas. Ibig sabihin, yung pagkakakwento nyo ng studies ay medyo maganda, organized siya, may nasusundan akong konteksto, maganda po yan, may 20%, 25% agad po kayo. Relevance of the case presented. Ano yung relevance nito sa gender and development, women empowerment, inclusivity, diversity, ayan, may relevance. Pinakamataas dito is yung analysis of the case. Ibig sabihin sa analysis ninyo, pwede nyong sabihin dyan kung what is your feeling, your sentiments, your feedback, your emotions, o kung meron bang nangyari niya na ng case na yon in your experience sa buhay ninyo or sa mga kapitbahay ninyo or sa relatives ninyo, analysis of the case. And what possible recommendations ang pwede nyong ilagay na hindi pa nasasaadon sa batas? That's one, analysis of the ano na natin to kanina? Criteria. At of course, medyo nakaka-LL tayo ngayon, nakakaluwag-luwag. Meron po tayong mga awards and incentives. Of course, hindi tayo putyo-putyo for today's video. Magkakaroon po tayo ng rundown, or parang short listing of the presentations. Ibig sabihin, mag-undergo siya ng judging. At kung sino po ang may pinakamagandang case study ay magkakaroon ng incentives. 300 pesos worth of cash, certificate of commendation na pirmado ko at saka ni Team Pat, and flat 1 sa grade in term paper. Take note 100 po kayo doon sa individual output, sa quizzes ninyo, sa project ninyo, sa performance ninyo. Flat 1 kayo doon. Wala kayong iisipin. And meron din po in each section, meron pong outstanding case study and outstanding best case study presenter. So, nag-present. Each section po yan. Ang incentive naman po ng case study presenter, first, 150 pesos cash and certificate of commendation. Kagaya ng ginawa natin doon sa outstanding case study, meron din po tayong certificate of commendation. Ayan. Of course, hindi tayo putyo-putyo mga kapatid. Of course, nandun na po sa ating Google Classroom, uploaded na po yung mga dates to remember natin for your submission ng inyong final requirements. First, submission ng paper na case studies natin, April 28, 2023, Friday po yan. Hanggang 12 o'clock, hanggang hindi pa nag-change from April 28 to 29. Okay, hindi pa nag-change ang kalendaryo. And deadline of the presentation of case studies naman po, yung pre-recorded video is April 30, 2023. That would be on Sunday. Deadliest deadline na po yan kasi on May, first week of May, dyan na po ako magkukompute ng inyong mga grades and take note. Dapat po, nandun po yung mga classmates ninyo, nandun po kayo sa Google Classroom kasi doon ko po ibibigay ang inyong final grade. At magkakaroon din po tayo ng final grade consultation day or GCD na tinatawag natin para makita niyo naman ninyo kung ano yung grade ninyo before ako mag-input sa ating CS Cameroon. Naiintindihan? Grade consultation day para kung may gustong umalma sa grade na binigay ko, mga niyeta kayo, huwag kayong aalma. Kapag umalma kayo talagang, hindi. Siyempre, kung kailangan nyo, kung mayroon kayong ipapacheck, siyempre may overlook ako, of course, kailangan nyo din retaliate. Baka na-oversee ko lang or na-overlook ko lang. Ayan, walang problema kapag magrereklamo as long as nasa tama at very polite naman, ha? Okay. Grade consultation day po natin, i-assign ko po yan siguro mga first week or mga second week of April, May. Mga May na po yan. Okay. Kung may tanong po, babarilin ko. Kung wala naman po, okay. Kapag may tanong po, just message me po sa ating GC or sa personal account ko po sa Facebook. Okay. Bye-bye. Yun lang. Good luck on your case studies.